All right. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy Sunday, which is the day that I'm recording this on. Um, Thank you for stopping by. And topic of today is going to be something that honestly I've been thinking about a lot, and I'm realizing that, especially when push comes to shove, how much you question your worth. Like when you lose a couple of things, or you're going on a new path and you're creating new things in your life that you've never created before. Everything's brand new because you're trying to create a new version of yourself. I'm realizing that my prior mistakes when I was younger are still, in a way, holding me back because I have not accepted it and forgave myself for it. And I hope this picks up the sound a little bit. Last time I had it in the back and it seemed like the sound was bad, so I hope you can hear my voice a little more clearly. But it's like I'm realizing that as of right now, like I'm more confident in myself than I used to be when I used to fall down. And that's just part of reflecting, like understanding that we have grown, and that honestly it's all about being patient with yourself. Understanding that there's so much built up in our own lives of what we used to do or what we used to go through, that built up these walls within us that honestly majority of us probably don't even realize that we have these walls up. So then you live your day-to-day life, you do your day-to-day things, and you get to a point where it starts catching up to you. You can't be happy how you want to. You can't be in the places that you want to be. You can't respond or be genuine how you want to be because for some reason there's these things that hold you back and these barriers that feel like barriers. But a very important thing that I'm trying to do for myself in the midst of questioning my worth and being like, do we really deserve better, or is this it for me, you know? It's like forgiving myself. Like, we're not our mistakes. We're not our past. We're not who we used to be. We're not who we were when we messed up. We're not the person we are when we're stressed out. We're not the person who lashes out of anger, right? Like, these are walls that we built up that growing up we didn't question. But when we turn adults and we have to face the world by ourselves and nobody's holding our hand, we realize, damn, I have some things that hold me back. And I think the hardest part of that is realizing that nobody's going to save you. Nobody's going to make it better. Nobody's going to show up and reach out a hand and ask if you're okay or take you through a plan of action on how to get better and how to reassemble your self-worth. It's up to you to look yourself in the mirror and understand that you're worthy just for being human, just for waking up. You're worthy just for being in this world. You're worthy of great things just for drinking a glass of water, just for brushing your teeth, just for doing the mundane, everyday things. You deserve good things. We don't need to be a certain age. We don't need to be a certain color. We don't need to be a certain authority. We don't need to be a certain anything to deserve good things. Being human is the bottom line of deserving good things. And I think we're getting farther away from the fact that just the bottom line of anything, man, is good things come to us because we deserve it. Not because we did anything to deserve it. Not because we are freaking saving the world or doing all these things for the world, but because we woke up. because we chose to live today, because we chose to put one foot in front of the other, because we chose to move forward. I think that's the hardest thing. And honestly, it's just one of those things where, like, I wish I had somebody that built that within me. Like, I look back and I'm like, gosh, I just wish I had somebody that, like, was able to speak to me, was able to talk to me, of what's going on in my day-to-day life, to see my growth, to encourage my hard work, to be happy for my progress, something to validate the fact that you are worthy of good things. But I think, like, if I'm able to have a little bit of self-reflection on why I have some of these feelings that make me feel like I'm not worth it, is because maybe you didn't get a certain amount of attention when you were young, and maybe after a while you kind of accepted it. You kind of accepted the fact that you won't get attention, you won't get appraised, you won't get appraised or praised. I don't know. English is my second language, so sometimes. But anyway, somebody telling you good job, right? Like, somebody basically seeing what you're doing and just being happy for it. And because it feels good. It feels good when somebody validates you. It feels good when somebody encourages you. It feels good when somebody looks you in the eye and says, hey, you got this. I believe in you. To know that there's an external force, or there's somebody outside of myself that believes in me, that's like the most beautiful thing. And I think, like, reflecting on my personal life, I realize that all I need to do now is give myself that attention, and give myself that care, and give myself the appraisal or the praising, give myself the good job, give myself the encouragement, tell myself that I'm doing a great job, and tell myself that I'm on the right path because I'm doing something that makes me happy. As I'm talking to you, and as I'm talking to myself, technically, like, this is kind of a therapy session for you and I. It helps me move forward. It helps me put an action into the real world that shows that I want to be better. I may never get famous from this. I may never get big, but if I can reach out to a person or two and make them feel less alone, make them feel like there's somebody out here experiencing the same things and going through the same motions, so that they don't feel alone, that they don't feel like they're the only person going through this, then that'll make me happy. That's all I want. So at the end of the day, and what I keep reminding myself, and what I hope that you take away from this, is that you're worthy of good things, regardless of anything that you have experienced up until this point in your life, regardless of mistakes you've made, regardless of poverty you faced, regardless of any hardship that you've gone through. That does not define who you are. That does not define what you are, what you do, what you stand for. It is only a stage of development in which, if we're not guided, it's hard to get it perfect. And I think that that's the beauty of life sometimes, is taking the wrong path with confidence and then messing up, but being proud of yourself for pushing yourself to that stage. Maybe because previously you would have never even had the self-belief to even think that you're capable of. Not even to know that you could, like, that you can do it, but that you're capable of doing it. Just a chance. It's a small chance that you could do it if you put everything into it. Just don't lose sight. And this world will make you believe that you're not worthy. And especially nowadays with how cold it is, and the human interaction losing little by little, Uh, the outside world isn't going to tell you that you're doing a good job. It is up to us to tell ourselves that we got this, and hopefully I can be a reiteration, or just like another avenue of positivity that shows, even though right now I don't fully love myself, I hate myself a little bit, that I'm trying, that I know that I have to move forward, that I know that I'm not my mistakes, that I know that there's good things out there waiting for me as long as I'm willing to work for them, as long as I'm willing to put in the physical effort, back it with mentally telling yourself you got this, right? Like reinforcing with words. So you do something physical, you reinforce with words, and then really like writing things down, finding a way to somehow, like art, right? Like poems or something is what helps me, poetry and writing. But yeah, bottom line, you're human, you're worthy of great things. Not just good things, great things, the best things, the things that we hold in our heart that make us happy when we think about them. You are deserving of those things. Don't let this world or anybody ever tell you different. Please. Have an amazing day, and don't forget that you're awesome. Thank you.